Hi. Well, I've been running the compact dim bulb tester now for over 48 hours, and I'm happy to report that even though the top of the glass reached about 70 degrees, with the bulb glowing dimly, that's the 25-watt bulb still in there, the cabinet itself, when I pointed the temperature gun at the side where the thermal sensor is mounted inside, that only got to about 40 degrees with an ambient temperature of mid 20s, mid to high 20s. So I probably didn't need to put that thermal cutout switch in circuit, but I was just a little bit concerned about how much heat this would generate. And of course, no one runs their dim bulb tester for more than a couple of minutes maximum. So of course, 48 hours is extreme. But hey, you got to test these things. So I thought I'd make a video. I've had a few people ask questions on exactly how to change the bulb because they've never seen an oven lamp fitting such as this. So I went out and got myself a 50 watt, 75 watt, and 100 watt G9 halogen from a local hardware store. They are now sitting in this container. And I will just quickly show you how to change the bulbs over to suit whatever equipment you're testing. Very simple, but of course, because these are halogen, you need to handle them with care. Either use a tissue or paper towel or cleaning cloth such as this. Never touch them direct with your hands. The oil from your skin apparently makes hot spots on the glass because these things cook at high brightness, and that eventually leads to the bulb blowing. So here we go. So this is just standard glass, or heat treated glass anyway. So I unscrew that. I should show this working first so you can see the differences. So this is the 25 watt bulb. This bulb actually came with, there's a bit of fur on it. This bulb came with the oven lamp fitting, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but molded into the glass there, oh yeah, there it is. It actually says max 25 watts. So that isn't such an issue because or in the dim bulb tester, mainly because even if I was running a 100 watt bulb, again, I'm only going to be having the bulb shine brightly for a matter of seconds. So obviously that is just an indication of how much heat this glass is designed to handle. So I'm not too concerned about the that maximum wattage warning. I would be, of course, if I was trying to use this to light up maybe garden edging, or I don't know, landscape lighting or something like that. You wouldn't want to go any more than 25 watts. Okay, so before I take that bulb out, I will just show this unit operating. Power on the Rotel is off. Power on the dim bulb tester is off, main power. I'll just turn that back on. Okay, so that's the default screen on the dim bulb tester. And of course, when I power up the Rotel, the bulb will shine brightly and then dim down to what it's been sitting at for the last 48 hours, believe it or not. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's it. The dial lamps on the Rotel are nice and dim there, no problem. Speaker relay, protection relay hasn't cut in because we're not feeding it the correct current, but that's all fine. So that is as bright as the bulb has been burning for the last 48 hours during my heat load test. But this is the first time I'm going to be using a different wattage bulb in this unit because I literally just unpacked these bulbs. So here we go. We'll turn this off. I have enough faith in this. That's a dual pole switch before it goes through anything else. Actually, yeah, before it feeds the lamp circuit there. So I'll just carefully remove this bulb. If you haven't seen a G9 bulb before, they simply pull out and they have the little hook pins on the bottom. Okay, so I'll just place that over there. That is actually a little bit warm just from that few seconds that I used it. And then I will fish the different wattage bulb out of this container just with my fingers. because I'm hopefully only going to touch the pins at the bottom. I think that's the 50 watt there. So pull that out. And if I can get that to focus, yep, 50 Nelson, 240 volt, 50 watts. Okay, so I'll pick that up with the cloth, come back over here, and simply press it in. Okay, so just for demonstration purposes, I'll run it without the glass cover, and we'll see what difference twice the wattage bulb makes. Just turn that off. Dim bulb test power, back to that screen again, no problem. And if you can remember how dim the 25, or how bright should I say, the 25 watt bulb was once it calmed down, this should obviously be, let's say, half the brightness. So here we go, first time ever. 50 watts. Okay, that is a heck of a lot dimmer in real life than the 25 watt bulb. And of course, we're still getting current limited power through to the Rotel receiver. Do you want to do a 100 watt and see what happens? Yeah, why the hell not? Okay, so I'll do the same thing again. Just power that down. Just being over cautious here. Making sure everything's on and off correctly. Okay, I'll fish out the 100 watt. I think it's this one. Sorry about this. In fact, I will just tip it out. It's a lot easier. Okay, now 100 watt is this one. You can just see 100 written there. So I will pick that up with my cloth. Plug that in. Now the filaments in this compared to the 25 watt are a heck of a lot longer and thicker. That's obvious. So here we go. I'll power this up again. Now this should dim right down to possibly even not even glowing. I'm not 100% sure. This is the first time I've done it with my new tester here. So here we go. Oh yeah, they're just hot enough to softly glow. Oh, and because it's a 100 watt bulb, the speaker protection relay cut in. Okay, so there you go. And then this glass cap simply screws back on. Fairly easy to cross the thread in this, so you do have to be a little bit careful when you start the thread off. And then I've aligned it so it lines up neatly once it's screwed down all the way, like so. And there you go, that is the compact dim bulb tester working beautifully, not getting too hot, and a nice demonstration of changing or swapping out the wattage of bulbs. Okay guys, thanks for watching.